Hi, and so welcome to my Chicago wine Wilson with Al Jardine and Blondie Chaplin at the Wilson Mitchell Pavilion concert review. Okay, so so that night I went with my dad, and so this is gonna be my review. Okay, so let me know in the comment section down below um, if you're a fan of either of the singer or band, Beach Boy, Brian Wilson, or Chicago. Okay, and if you're new to my channel, hit the like button and subscribe. Okay, and also let me know, have you seen the movie Elvis? I already did a review of that, and this is gonna be my continuation of my theory for next like 2 or 3 weeks, where I talk about anything that relates to music. Okay, and also I'm gonna try in like a next day or so, like next 2 or 3 days, um, give you my thoughts and opinion on Despicable Me franchise leading up to, right before Minion, right before Group comes out. Kind of am thinking that. So, okay. So, I will, cause I am on the Despicable Me, I am watching right now. I'm halfway through Despicable Me 3. So after I get done watching that, I'll come back and either like Tuesday or Wednesday, give you my thoughts and opinion on the whole franchise right before Minion 2 comes out, the Rise of Gru, okay? But mainly that 2 or 3 weeks, roughly in that time period, in that 2.5 or 3 weeks, uh, uh, I'll talk about anything that relates to music, okay? Um, so this is a concert I went to that night, and I've been looking forward to it for that couple months. Um, um, I gotta talk about it, and it relates to music, okay? It's a concert, okay? Now, one, um, this is what I wore to the concert: a black T-shirt and the famous rainbow hat. I had it for like a year or two, and I never opened it out of the package. Okay, so I decided I'm gonna wear it to the concert, and um, okay, and I decided I'm only gonna wear the black T-shirt I got on and this rainbow hat to concert, and mainly to concert or to rock and roll concert, rock concert. Okay. What else I could say? I tried that night to buy a Brian Wilson T-shirt, and they won't let me buy it at the Women's Pavilion. Okay, so I gotta talk about that. Because the reason why they won't let me buy it, because I didn't have a credit card. Me and my dad didn't have a credit card. We only had cash, and I had cash in my wallet, and I wanted a Brian Wilson T-shirt with the tour date on it, that there's the Woodland Texas on it. That I can say that I went to it, and what happened? They said none of the venue here will let people, or none of the venue here are accepting cash, only credit card. So that made us kind of stand down. So we just went to the bathroom and then sat down on our feet. Okay. I remember in the past we bought stuff with our cash. Okay. I get a lot of places nowadays are penalizing you if you have cash, you don't have a credit card. Okay. Um, so it started at 7. I don't think it started right at 7. Like 7:01, 7:02, 7:03, something like that. Okay. For like a whole month or so, I've been listening to some of Chicago, but mainly the Beach Boys, and I watched the movie with my dad, Love and Mercy. No, I did not see Love and Mercy um, in theaters back in 2014. I wish I did. I didn't look it up because it said right here 2015. So I don't know if it came out 2015 or 2014. I didn't look it up. Okay. Um, so like, basically like basically like the whole month I've been listening to like some Chicago, but mainly Elvis and the Beach Boys. Get ready for Elvis biopic movie and um, Brian Wilson. Okay, and every once in a while I would play with my dad in the car or something. Couple every once in a while a couple Chicago songs. Okay, so I think they came on like I said 7:01, 7:02, 7:03, something like that, and then Chicago came on at 9. Okay, now let's talk about Brian Wilson for a second, and then we'll talk about Chicago. Um, I recorded some of the songs and took a couple pictures on my phone, and I have a section where I put all the concert and the pictures that I took from concert that I go to in the past outside the rodeo. Okay, I keep it kind of like a memory. And they sang a lot of the hits, but the problem was Brian Wilson. I wanted to see Brian Wilson for a long time. This was on my like list, bucket list, or what you gonna call it, like singers or bands to see that's still alive that I like. And I am a fan of the Beach Boys. Beach Boys is one of the bands I think everyone knows their song. Like who doesn't know California Girl, Surfing USA, Fun, Wouldn't It Be Nice, God Only Knows. Okay, everyone knows the song. Everyone knows a lot of the Beatles songs, every Presley song. Okay, um, but what happened and I'm gonna pick out a couple videos and upload them for y'all on my YouTube channel so y'all can watch it if y'all want to. He wasn't singing, okay? It was kind of sad. He wasn't singing, and it was like some of the new people in the band were singing, and when you go to the pavilion, the women's pavilion, they have like on the right side and the left side two giant screens where you can see the singer and the band really good. And he wasn't singing, and he didn't even play the piano, the white piano that he was sitting in front of. And then one time they walked in front of him, walked over to him, and put a Chicago hat on the head. Okay. I thought maybe one time he moved his mouth and sung, but it looked like in the concert, um, they were playing the record like they took like this in, and playing real loud. They didn't. What I mean by that is they didn't actually go over there over there with the sound system and stuck it in. No, it sounded like the music was that good and that perfect and sounded like when they were that young. And um, so and there were a couple times when Brian Wilson looked over there and he wasn't even singing. And if you knew anything about the Beach Boys, Brian Wilson, you know that Mike Love and Brian Wilson hate each other. Mike Love Stu, Brian Wilson, and Mike Love is coming to Sugarland like in October, and I don't understand why all these bands they hate each other, they don't get along in the band, like the people in Creole Revival they threw John Fogerty because when he went solo they said can't do that, you sound like John Fogerty. I'm like, really? Take John Fogerty out of Creole Revival? It wouldn't be Creole Revival. And today, John Fogerty still sings his hit like Bad Moon Rising, Proud Mary, Fortune Son, Who Stopped the Rain, all those songs, and he sings and toured with his children. And he still sounds like he was 25 years old. Okay? But Brian Wilson is dead. But I still got to see him, and it's sad that they did it to him. My dad said they just milking it for the money, and the only one that was singing was the rhythm bass player Al Jardine, and he was singing, and so Blondie Chaplin. I never heard of him until a couple months ago, or whenever I bought the ticket, and then I looked him up. He was he said he was a beat boy for like 1 year, and then he left, and he came back. He was entertaining because he was getting into it with the Tamarine. So I don't know why they did it to Brian Wilson. Okay. So in my opinion, I don't think Brian Wilson should have a tour again. Because it looked like they wasn't singing. It looked like they just had a record, a CD of the Beach Boys on loudspeaker, and the band was lip singing. And then I hear one time Beyonce got in trouble or criticized for they thought that she was lip singing. That's what it was. And Brian Wilson wasn't even lip singing. He wasn't even doing anything. He was just standing there staring out into space because he had like really bad mental illness, mental insecure, and that's what the movie's about. And very sad. Okay, but I did with jamming to some of the songs like Fun, Something USA, all this stuff. Now if Brian Wilson was singing, I want to know 100% if he did, and let me know your sources. Don't just say, oh, he was, because you had a good time if you were there and you saw a recording on the internet. No, I don't think he was, because he was behind the piano and I was watching him on the big screen, and he wasn't even moving his fingers Okay. Um, so like days couple days before the concert, Paul McCartney turned 80, and then a few days later, like 2 or 3 days later, Brian Wilson turned 80. Okay. Um, then we waited like 30, 40 minutes before Chicago came on. And to be honest, I'm not really, I never really cared about Chicago, or I was never a fan of Chicago. Um, the only reason why I came to the concert was for Brian Wilson, okay? And this is probably the only time I ever see Brian Wilson before he passed away or something. And I can say, hey, I got to see him, okay? Um, Chicago, they did put on a good show, and I only know 3 Chicago songs. Okay, what time it is? You know what? Do anybody know what really time it is? Saturday here in the park, and 25-4-6-2-4. Okay, and 25-4-6-2-4. That's the last song they sung. Okay, and then they had an awesome drum solo. That probably the best part of the concert. It was very entertaining. Um, and then I looked up the lead singer of Chicago during the concert while the concert was going on, and I didn't know that the guy that was singing, he had a black shirt on. He's not the original singer. The original singer of Chicago, a long time ago, actually shot himself and he died. And then this guy took over, I believe, the way he dead. And he was 56, and he could still um, flat belly out. Okay, so if you're a fan of Chicago, then you had a good time if you went to the concert that night, like I did. But you know, I wasn't really much into Chicago. I only know 3 of their songs. So okay. There are other people out there that I like to see in concert, like Billy Joel, for example, or Paul McCartney. Hopefully Paul McCartney can sing, and hopefully he don't lip sing or stare out in space. And it was sad what I saw about Brian Wilson last night at the concert. Okay, um, but overall, I still am a fan of Brian Wilson, the Beach Boys, and I hope Brian Wilson and Michael they get back together before one of them passed away, die. Okay, and like I said, I never if it was just if the concert was just Chicago coming to the Williams Pavilion, I would never went because I only know 3 songs. I'm not gonna pay $200, $300, $400 just to hear 3 songs of Chicago that I know. Okay, but they did put on a good show, Chicago, and so that's it. And and look forward, next couple of days, either like Tuesday or Wednesday, when I give you my thoughts and opinion on the Despicable Me franchise leading up to Minion the Ride the Grill. Cause I'm planning on doing that Thursday night. Cause right now I'm halfway through watching Despicable Me 3, and after I finish that movie, then I will give you my thoughts and opinion on it. And also, when I do that video, I'll tell you how will I rank it with all 3 of them plus the minion. Okay. So thank you for watching. And if you're new to my channel, hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.